of rice. No, go market. And Gary, like they made you recite it to understand it, right?
Yeah.
So, but diminishing return now, it has the price it affects us. So we will be talking about it. I guess there's no laughing gas around here. Yeah. The point now is diminishing return is today's perspective is on the ability to understand when people have stopped learning. So yeah, basically, if you look at the law of diminishing return as it applies economically, you notice, there's an additional production actually reduces the output. So that's the economic dimension to it. So, you want to do production, your production line. If you get, I know you did that in maths. If you did maths, let us say if one man if two men does 10 jobs in 10 days.
Okay.
How many days will it take 10 men to get this job
Isn't
done?
that is it
Maths, that's regular maths.
Yeah.
So you notice that's proportion. So you look at it increases. But however, in the diminishing return, there's a point where production gets to, where if all other factors are together, if everything is right, if you add additional manpower to it, what you have is redundancy. And you have that play out, in some of our government circles. So in organization, you notice after a while, the organization starts, not just government sector anyway, some organization as well, they start saying, we have too many hands. So too many hands now, we're not getting the output because we have too many redundant hands. So that's where the treatment comes in, that's where it goes. But I'm not focusing on that as well, just to bring that basis that diminishing return is that at the point you get to, you stop adding more because you cannot get more. It starts reducing, the value starts reducing. You can also talk about diminishing return in engines, cars. At the time, there's a level you repair your car, repair. That's it. This car has served its time. It's time to let the car go. Because any additional, you look at an engine that is wearing out, and you are trying to put compressor, trying to fix it. Diminishing return in different angles.
Right.
Yeah. I'm telling you that even of course, even vehicle has the number of time. Your phone, some of these things, we call it expiry date. Say some phones expire after a while.
Even shoes expire.
Shoes expire. So there's a period where you use it, and you don't try. Even you carry that shirt every time. You wear that particular shirt to the office every time. The Nigerian flag in the office will salute you. Well done, sir. So there's a time to retire it.
Okay.
So that diminishing return here, the perspective of thinking beyond the box today, is to look at when to draw the lines on trying to press on information into somebody. We say it this way that government is not listening. So the question is, has diminishing return start playing in the ears of government? That government doesn't hear us anymore. So at this point, when you realize that the government is no longer hearing, leadership is no longer hearing, people no longer hear again, there's no point. Just what you just do is just save your breath and just wait for tenure. When the tenure is out, you just go. So that's what we're talking about today. That diminishing return. How often, if I keep telling Blessing, don't put your tablet on your lap, it's close to your chest, it will cause cancer or cause radiation and everything. And you keep doing it consistently. When do I now say, okay, well, I'm done trying to tell you, you are dull of hearing. So I'll just leave you to pay the price. Whatever comes out of it, that's it. So that's the diminishing return. At what point do you stop, talking to somebody about an issue? At what point do you stop fighting? At what point do you realize that it's not just trying to maintain a particular, it's time to change that business? Okay. At what point do you now say, if diminishing return in the relationship has come up, that it's time, I've put all my energy, I've done all I can, I just need to take a walk.
Unless there are some areas where this diminishing return do not apply.
Yes.
Like in preaching the gospel.
Like in preaching the gospel.
Yes. It doesn't apply.
No, the diminishing return applies there. You have to focus on talking to the pastor. Like Jesus said, there are places where you go to if you are not received. He said, take time, carry your broom.
Those are your feet. Was that the New Testament? Yes.
Even if you want the Old Testament, I can play that for you. I know people like you will have. Okay, that one is in the New Old Testament. So let
What
me
is
let
the
you know
New
that people
Old
have.
Testament?
Eh?
Which one is the
New,
New Old
people say
Testament?
there's Old Testament, there's New Old Testament, and there's New Testament. So that the New Testament is the Paul,
The era of
Pauline
grace.
doctrine. So I can tell you that there was a time Paul also got somewhere and said, "I've spoken enough. People don't want to hear. I'm done hearing people to you. May your blood be on you." And he said, "I'm leaving this time because nobody wants to hear the gospel."
Well, that's what we're church these days.
I'm just telling you now that anyone you want to pick, whether you want to pick the Old Testament, whether you want to pick Jesus Christ, telling you to, Jesus Christ is one. You can't love the gospel more than Jesus Christ. And he's saying that when you get to where the diminishing return plays out, where the people don't want to hear, don't want to receive you,
Just
that is make sure that don't make sure that the sand follows you. That's the diminishing return. And then if you go to where Paul says, you know what, I'm done telling you. At the point he was actually, and God now said, don't worry, calm down, stay on.
He was playing God.
No, he didn't play God. No, he didn't play God.
He got tired.
Because the people were dull of hearing. And Paul is one who emphasized that. So when do you stop learning? Because I noticed that at a point, starting a relationship, you keep telling somebody the same thing over and over, and the person is like he's not hearing you anymore. So there's no point. So you now choose to ignore. You now choose to look away because there will be irritation. Or somebody, because understanding this, I'm trying to take it from economics to life, applying it to life, because life is about relationship. And because I understand this, I tend to look at people. So if you I understand that you are prone to mood swings. I know how to apply the rule of diminishing return, where I stop trying to encourage you. I just leave you to operate in that your realm, because you can be comfortable with changing moods. I like what somebody says about anger. Anger is the result, is the feeling you get when you are trying to attend to other people's mistakes. So it is the feeling you get when you're trying to attend to other people's mistake. So if he gets me, if he does something I don't like, I get angry. That's trying to address the issue.
I am not angry.
And you understand?
And you're killing yourself.
So exactly. So once you notice that this person constantly gets you angry or irritates you, then you've explained well enough, you just leave him. The Bible also, let's go back to the Bible. The Bible says when somebody offends you, it gives you the criteria before you apply the diminishing return as well. It says the first time somebody offends you, don't backbite, don't gossip, go to the person. Talk to the person one-on-one, have a one-on-one, confront the person with the matter. Now when I say confront, we think because confrontation means it has to be war. No, it means bring the issue up. You say, correct somebody in love. Let the person know, you know what, it's the last time this what happened, I didn't feel good about it. I might not have had the right response, I might not have had the right reaction to it, but you didn't get on my good side the other time. So based on that, I'm going to, let go. And if the person does not respond accurately or appropriately to you as the kind of response you want, remember on this show I've talked about the 4 legs of rewards. So the right relationship, right response, then of course responsibility, and then reward. So if you don't get the kind of reward you want, that is, you want a change. The Bible says that once you talk to your brother and he or she makes that change, then it's fantastic. You've won your brother. It's a good one. But if it doesn't work, you get somebody else. You get 2 or 3 persons, because in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, every controversy is settled. So you notice even in the judicial system as well, you need witnesses from both sides to get the matter settled. And if it still does not work like that, then you say, now make it public. Get to the authority. So the authorities will now be the ones to now bring it to address it openly, and maybe like that. Then if it does not work, apply the diminishing return. Leave the person, treat that brother. Actually, was actually referring to brotherhood. Treat that brother as a stranger. So treat that person like an outsider, outcast in the church. Then let the person and leave the person for Satan to deal with the person. That's the diminishing return.
Why do we need to apply this law of diminishing return in our relationship with other people?
Yes.
What is the need? I thought we were never supposed to give up on people.
It's not asking you to give. You see, this is how